Hey there, Tiffany, Mika here. Hope you're having an awesome day. Yes, I'm down here in Bayview, here in Sydney, Australia. And what we're going to be talking about today is 6 things that you can avoid in becoming an online business statistic. Okay, we all know there's around about 95, 97% of people who fail online. They fail on their business. So what we're going to be looking at is 6 things to avoid so that you don't become an online statistic. So don't go anywhere. I'm actually going to step behind the camera and share this presentation with you, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Hey there, Tiffany, Mika here. Here I am giving you this quick slide presentation. As I said, that's what I wanted to do, so I've stepped in behind the camera. 6 things that you can do to avoid becoming an online statistic. Now, you've most likely heard that over 95% of businesses fail in the first 1 to 15 years, and you most have likely heard stories of how someone tried and failed building their own online business. Now, the thing is that I don't want you to become an online statistic, okay, because the percentage is actually very, very high. So what I've put together for you here are 6 things that you can do to avoid becoming an online statistic. So here we go. They're about to arrive. Here are the 6 things that you can do to avoid becoming an online statistic and thrive. Let me stress the word thrive in the absence of those who do. Number 1, differentiate yourself. So why people fail is that they never do anything to set themselves apart. Differentiate yourself from the pack with great content, excellent customer service, and fearless execution. Now, Seth Godin has written a book called The Purple Cow, and he refers to this book, The Purple Cow, and this means that if you saw a purple cow, you would take notice. So the point is here is that you need to create your own style of communication attitude so that you get noticed. So that's that number 1 point, differentiate yourself. Number 2, world-class sales and marketing skills. A lot of entrepreneurs fail because they hate sales. Now, sales are the heart of what you do to generate income. So you've got to make it a priority to develop these skills in sales and marketing, and sales is a must for online business success. So you need to make sure that if you don't have those skills in place, go and learn, get coached on it, do some courses so that you understand that, because if you haven't got customers, you don't have a business, and that applies to your online business as well. Can't just post stuff up there and hope that someone's going to notice it and want to buy. You've got to understand the processes of what you actually need to do for that to happen. Number 3, bring more of you. Your unique perspective is what people want, and what they ultimately buy is you. So people who wash out of business are those who think that they have nothing unique to offer. Now, if you're committed to providing solutions or finding them, you'll bring far more value than you imagine. And that's what people are looking for. People are looking for you to bring them value, bring them solutions, show them how to solve problems, and be who you are. If you've followed me for quite some time, or you're new to who I am, so hello, it's Tiffany here. But just be yourself. As you can see when you see me on camera, I'm just, what you see is what you get. Okay, there's no BS from me. It's just straight talk, and this is the solution I have for you. This is what you can do to improve, and so on. So that's how I operate, because my goal for you is to improve whatever situation that you're in, to improve it and achieve what you want. Number 4, this is huge. If you're a sports person like I am, you will understand this immensely. If you are not a sports person, then I can guarantee you need to develop mental toughness. See, you'll be amazed how many entrepreneurs fail just before a major breakthrough, and they just quit and give up. The thing that you have to understand is that you got to be tough. You have to have a vision. you have to work towards that vision. And I'll complete that area on that slide a little bit. But if you think of, I always refer back to tennis players and golfers because, that's what I follow, and that's always been my passion, is both tennis and golf. And, I've teach it as well. So, the thing that you need to make sure is that, like, if we look at Novak Djokovic, he's one of my favourite male tennis players, and the reason for that is because he sets himself a goal and he just does it. And if you think about when he was a kid, he would have just been, I want to be the number one tennis player in the world, and he just would have just focused on that and worked hard. And you may be thinking, oh yeah, come on, Tiff, but that's Novak Djokovic. He's worked, that's him. He's number one in the world. But you've got to remember that he's developed mental toughness all through those years because he wasn't winning all the time. He had to develop skills and so on to be able to get to where he is. And you need to be mentally tough, you need to be mentally driven, and you need to be mentally focused. Okay, so what you need to make sure that you're doing, and this applies to business as well. So if you're a sports person, you'll get this because it requires a lot of mental toughness in sport. If you're not a sports person and you don't like getting out of your comfort zone, I can guarantee you that you have to get out of your comfort zone because you've got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. I teach this to people in golf all the time. If you're feeling uncomfortable, you're probably doing it right, is my motto. You have to have the attitude that you're here for the long haul. I always say that this is a marathon, not a sprint. So if you're expecting that your online business is going to be a sprint and you're going to get all this money within a few weeks or so on, then you're probably in the wrong business. You have to treat it like a marathon. It's the daily activities that you do each day that's going to get you to your goal. And listen to Mindset podcast daily. It keeps you focused. And I do that every single day. There's a particular guy that I listen to every single day that keeps me focused because, like we all get frustrated. It doesn't matter what level of business that you're at, you get frustrated. So you need to make sure that you're really focusing on the task at hand or what you've got to focus on that day. And sometimes you get a little bit discouraged. I'd get discouraged as well. And, when I go to the gym, bang, on the podcast goes, so that I make sure that I listen to that because then it gets me starting to think about my business and what I really want to do. So you need to make sure that you're doing that, okay? Very, very, very important. Number 5, work on basic business management skills. Now, this is, an online business is a legitimate business. It's a profession, and it does require basic skills. So, and the skills that are involved in your business are leadership, because you're going to be leading people, you're going to be showing people the way, planning, growth management, and accounting. And don't be one of the crowd who wants to make a few bucks just to get by. Get really serious. There's so much potential having an online business and being part of a right business model. So get serious about what you really want. Number 6, stay relevant. So plug into trainings. Giving up to date content on what's working for you and your clients, keeping your mindset and focused dialed into your vision, and being consistent in your efforts. So if we take it back to a golfer, I'm going to refer you to someone like Adam Scott. He's a number one Aussie golfer and has been for quite some time here, and he travels the world playing on the tour. He is consistent in his efforts in the sense of he gets up every day and he practices, works on his game every single day so that he can then, when he's out in a tournament, he's out performing. Your business is just the same. You need to make sure that you're doing consistent daily actions, okay? Make that a priority. So if you're part of my community, thanks for listening, and I hope you got a lot of value out of today because I want to make sure that you do not become an online statistic. If you are not part of my community, well, I'd love to see you join it. If you go to www.thehealthynetworkmarketer.com, you'll see on the right-hand side how you can get a free ebook, and it's called the secrets to success online, what the gurus don't tell you. And I discovered a lot of this last year, at the beginning of this year, after working really hard online with no success, no money, just keep plugging away. And I discovered the secret earlier this year. So that in that book is I will share with you what the secrets to success online are. So make sure you go to the site and download your free copy of that ebook. If you need to get in touch with me, send me an email, Tiffany at thehealthynetworkmarketer.com, or you can send me Skype, tiffany.mika. So have an awesome day. Hope you get a lot of value out of today. Love to hear from you. Leave a comment down below as well. And take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.